Fanboy, 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 fanboy. Metro Last Light? Completely frickin' is terrible. This FPS game, I mean, what the heck is going on with the first-person shooter genre, okay? They have nothing but crap like Metro Last Light? This is what it all came down to? This was all the hype since last year when it was announced? Metro Last Light frickin' stinks! I mean, let's take a look at the score right now. Okay, first of all, this game came out May 14, 2013. Alright? Came out on the PS3, the PC, the Xbox 360. Alright? And, okay, the Metascore. It has an 80. That's right, it has an 80. How utterly disappointing is that? I mean, first things first, we have no time for 8s, 80s. We don't have time for anything under 9.5, okay? Games like that, I don't even look at. I don't even stop by and wonder to myself, am I gonna buy this? Should I play this? I ignore it and keep moving. Alright? Because all the flaws in this game is apparent from day one, okay? The storyline. Let's begin with the horrible, stupid plot. The year is 2034. Ooh. Oh, by the way, it's not even based on the book. Yeah, it's not based on the book. It's something else. Under the ruins of post-apocalyptic Moscow, in the tunnels of the Metro, what remains of mankind are besieged by deadly threats from without and within. Mutants scale the catacombs beneath the desolate surface and hunt the poisoned skies above. But instead of standing ununited, the station cities of the Metro are locked in a struggle for the blah 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 frickin' blah. I am already tired. Typical post-apocalyptic crap. Developed by 4A Games. You know, it's gonna stink. They don't have anything good. I mean, let's... Okay, look, I said it was an 80, right? This is what the actual professional reviewers have to say about this stupid game. Look at this. Video Gamer, they're like, okay, it's world, story, and survival gameplay. Last Light is a successor to the original game, but it carries the similar problems in the first game. Oh my gosh! In a pre-apocalypse world, Last Light's roughness would perhaps not be so forgiven, but it feels somewhat suitable here. They gave it a 70. 70 is not impressive in any... That's a pretty standard, non-impressive, non-outstanding game. There is nothing good about a 70. Don't kid yourselves. Metro Game Central gave it another 70. Ironic that their name is Metro Game Central. The action and storytelling fails to satisfy. The atmosphere and uncompromisingly bleak setting almost makes up for the gameplay failings. Ugh. What a failure, man. IGN gave it a 72. Trying the game on 360, texture loading issues were immediately evident. So the game has plenty of bugs. I mean, what do you expect? Okay, it's not a... The developers stunk. Okay, they're not good. Okay, they're not a well-known developer either. Though the game otherwise ran fine and there was no noticeable screen tearing. Oh, wow. What an accomplishment. No screen tearing that was noticeable. What a compliment. I love how that's supposedly a positive, you know, point of review there, but I mean, come on. Now let's take a look at the actual user scores. Now that's what really matters, because this is when the fans, okay, the fans don't care. They will tear this game apart because they're not getting paid, so they don't have to be Mr. you know, political. They don't have to diplomatic about it, be diplomatic and be like, oh, well, it's actually not as bad as... No. Sardonist gave it a 1. Easily one of the worst console ports I've ever gotten in my hands on. Pre-ordered the game, but still did not receive the ridiculous pre-order bonus of the way the game is meant to be played. That's right, the Ranger mode was a freaking gimmick. They charge you for that. It was like $5 or something. They charge you extra for a difficulty mode, which was, it should have been in the game to begin with. The Ranger mode should have been in the game. They charged you in the pre-order. What kind of money grubbing is that? Okay, give me a break. If you enjoy waiting around through boring tunnels with sickeningly narrow and unadjustable field of view, I encourage you to buy this game. If you're, however, sane and don't wish to support a company that would cut an essential part of the game out in favor of charging you for DLC, avoid until a major price drop. DIY gave it a 4. The game as a whole isn't bad, but optimized for AMD Radeon graphics cards so bad that I refuse to buy the game. The developers should be ashamed of how you could forget about optimization. So the graphics suck. Shark Rating gave it a 2. Okay, how should I start? Story is, it doesn't fit for the gameplay, and the atmosphere is not the same as Metro 2033. It's less dark, more action and romantic, which is, oh my goodness. Is this supposed to be for actual gamers or for freaking girls? Metro Last Light have had bad music, terrible voice acting. They forced some romantic story for this game, and that didn't fit for both the style. This game is the biggest disappointment for me. Don't buy, only rent it. Well, I don't know how you're going to rent a game at this day and age, but point taken. Alright, so that's it for Metro Last Light. Oh, this failed of a game. You know, it's been a year and a half or whatever since they announced it. And it's another disappointing shooter because the problem is they have something missing. They don't have what it takes to be a quality FPS. They don't have COD in their title. This isn't Call of Duty Last Light. This isn't Black Ops Last Light. This is Metro Last Light. And if it would have been Call of Duty, it would have been perfect. It would have been the game of the year. But no, it's not. So, I mean, if you're going to pre-order anything, COD Ghosts, Call of Duty Ghosts, you know, it's going to be the game of the year. Best graphics, best multiplayer, best story, best everything when it comes to shooters. And Metro is going to be a thing of the past. We don't even care about the first one, 2033 or whatever the heck. I mean, terrible premise, and it's based on some crappy book that nobody read. And this time, you know, it's the same thing. I mean, get Call of Duty, please. I'm getting tired of talking to you people about this. COD rules. Metro is for fools. That's it for this episode of Fanboy Reviews. And until next time, keep fanboying. Yeah!